Hi, welcome to the Native Wildman channel, and welcome to another Tea Time Tuesday. And we've got the tea. Give a look-see over the shout-out board real quick. They're all awesome channels. Go check them out. Cosmo. And for today's tea, we have Cosmo already threw it down. What are you doing? We have my Black Flower 2.0. I guess that's what we're going to call it. You're in my chair. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I love you. You think I'm really going to sit on you, huh? Think I'm really going to sit on you? I love you. Alright. Set this down right here. And as you've noticed, all the jigs on the board are on my mat. So what I want to talk about today is, what do you need for crappie fishing? Well, first of all, you need a ultralight this is an ugly stick. Shakespeare's ugly stick. It's an old one. It still has the Fuji eyes in it. And these run about, I don't know, $40 or so. And then it has a Shimano Sonona and 1000, and this is an ultralight reel, and these run about $20-$30. So this is a really affordable setup. I have 4-pound line on here, 4-pound fire line. You notice the drag is pretty loose, but I have 4-pound fire line on here. You can use the lines you want to use is for monofilament, 6 to 2 pound is good. For crappie fishing, I suggest at least 4 pounds. I always used 6 and got good casting distance, decent casting distance. And hooked into some pretty big channel too, like 14-pound channel while crappie fishing. So, and I used Stren line. I suggest Stren or Trilene. You can get the cheaper stuff, but I would suggest getting the Stren or Trilene. It's not that expensive. And also, or a light action rod, same type of line, or same, yeah, for the line, same 6 to 2 mono, or 8 to 4-pound braid if you can find 4-pound braid. This has 6-pound fire line on it. This is not a cheap one. The rod anyways, it's a little over $100. It's a St. Croix Triumph 6.6 light powered rod. Fast tip. The reel is a Daiwa Regal, and it's a really good reel. And that runs about $50. So the reel's relatively affordable. Alright, so what you'll need is some split shot weights. And these are BB weights. So you can get wing weights, or you can get BB weights, or you can get little teeny tiny egg sinkers if you can find them. I've seen some that were small enough for crappie fishing. You'll also need Aberdeen snell hooks. These are size 2. You can go like size 4 and be fine. Get a smaller size, or size 6. And you'll also need a float. This is a spring float. There's different styles. There's slip floats and spring floats. So, and the snap swivel. I don't have a snap swivel with me right here, but you'll want a snap swivel. And I will grab this. Sorry, I get to take the star of the show off. Oh, you may not even see them. You'll also want to get a tackle bag to store all your equipment in. Alright. Okay, we're going to start with artificial baits. We're going to start with the soft plastics. This is a soft plastic squid tail from Jawbones. It's a pretty common color. The ribbed isn't as common, but I think you can still find it in some brands. And this is just a simple black and chartreuse, which is a really good color. And Jawbones, if your local Dick still sells fishing equipment, then you can get Jawbones there. And these baits here, Klein's, and this is a double-sided pearl blue chartreuse, a transparent chartreuse tail, little curly tail grub. That's always a good choice of baits to use. Alright, Strike King Mr. Crappie. This is a black and chartreuse paddle tail. This one has different flakes in it, red and looks like pearl flake, maybe silver, but there we go, better lighting. But this is another good bait for crappie and bait fish. Then we've got these little things, and I don't know why I put the package there. Bobby Garland Baby Shad Swimmer. You would do this kind of like a fluke, except for with the hook exposed. Oh. And you also need hooks. These are 1/32. They're pretty light. And these are 1/16. You can go up to an 8 ounce on your crappie hooks, but 16th seem to be what I have the best luck with for crappie, or bait panfish in general. Alright, there's a soft, oh nope, we have one more soft plastic. This is kind of a leech pattern. Muddy water baits, garlic scent. It's kind of a golden orange. They work pretty good too. I've caught fish off of them, crappie, catfish. Alright, now another good crappie bait panfish jig is your good old marabou tail jig. This is red, black, and chartreuse. This is one I hand tied, but these are also common colors. I've seen them sold in this color, just not the minnow head. Normally it's the round head. Then next you've got black chartreuse white with a red collar. The collar would be black if you bought it in the store, and it has a little underspin, and you can get these, you can buy these pre-tied already. And this specific color without the red, it'd be black, the collar. And that's that little splash of red as a collar. And this little Indiana, I think, blade. Another good thing, and this is a really good color. This is Rooster Tail. Panther Martin's actually a better brand, and Panther Martin doesn't have the little fluffy tails on it, but they do spin a lot better. But the Rooster Tails are pretty good. And this specific color is a pretty good color too. It's just basic silver and white with a white tail and a silver willow blade. And next, last, you'll want to get some micro crankbaits, and these are good for panfish and crappie. You can even get them a little bit size bigger than this, like a little jerkbait. And this is a Rapala one. And on the soft plastics, they do come in numerous colors. So, but for crappie, I find that your blacks and chartreuses are about the best color. Also, your natural colors, kind of like your silver, like your more minnow type colors, those are really good to use too. And some of these baits, like the Kleins, you can find at Walmart. Hello. I love you, Cosmo. I'm not sure about the Strike King Mr. Crappie. You can get those at Dick's or Academy Sports. If your Dick still sells fishing equipment, then I guess you can get them at Dick's. But oh, and you also need a decent sharp pocket knife or fingernail clippers to cut your line, especially if you're using braid, because you ain't biting through that. And if you try and break fire line on a rock, you'll be sitting there for an hour. I know I've tried. Hello. And for your hard baits, they also make topwater poppers, pretty small little poppers about the same size of this here. So you can get topwater also for crappie and panfish, and never know, I've caught some pretty nice sized bass off of these little paddle tails. My biggest smallmouth was on one of these things with 6-pound test. Probably about a 7-pound smallmouth. Is actually off of the jawbone style paddle tail, which is more of a minnow shaped body, but the Strike King Mr. Crappie work just as good as they do. And another thing, I forgot to mention in my drag video, but when you're reeling in a fish and it's pulling drag, don't keep reeling, stop. Let the fish pull the drag. Never reel, especially with a spinning reel, because you can cause line twist. Peace and long life, my friends.